Je t'ai pas.
Rock and roll, the music of our heart and soul. Remember what a time we had, remember. And think of us on Saturdays when we would dance the night away. Remember what a time we had, remember. I've got to hand it to you, 'cause what we've got is still as good as new. The beat that gave us jive, that made it good to be alive. Remember what a time we had, remember. Remember. And you and me still make the scene as happy as we've ever been. Remember what a time